Welcome or welcome back, darling. It is Lady Draws a Lot. I am an illustrator and a comic book artist, and we're here today wearing my favorite hat. And you might think,
I know why you're wearing that hat, lady. It's because you didn't want to do your hair today.
And you might be onto something, but that's not the only reason. Okay, so when I first started wearing this hat, it was because Art Snacks had started putting out these mystery boxes that were sort of Valentine's Day special that they ran. And because I got this lovely hat as a gift on Valentine's Day, I saw it as an opportunity to wear it every time I unbox these mystery boxes. Well, one of those mystery boxes has escaped my attention for a very long time. It has been sitting on my shelf staring at me, and you know what? I think it's just time for this particular mystery box to go home with one of you lovely viewers out there. So, if you'd like to have this mystery box, Take two. If you would like to have this mystery box, just go to my website, comiclodge.com, and subscribe to my newsletter, which I swear I don't spam you. It only comes out once a while. Doesn't come out that often, maybe once a month. And that's if I'm doing really good with my scheduling. Anyway, all that to say, no spam. So just subscribe to my newsletter. I will go ahead and pick the winner on, let's see, it's November 1st. So let's give this a month, January 1st. Oh my God. December 1st. We'll pick the winner December 1st. May the odds be ever in your favor. Okay, but that's not the reason why we're here today. Well, I should say that's not the only reason why we're here today. It is November 1st, and we have
Art Snacks
box to unbox, use, and review. So let's open this bad boy. Let's see what's inside, review the products inside, and make some art with whatever happens to be in here. We'll also make some music with the box before we open it. No, let's not. Let's not say we did. All right, let's get creative. All right, and let's talk about what's in this month's box. I am very excited to see this here. Let's start with the Clairefontaine Manga Paper, or manga, sorry. This illustration paper is size A6, which is also 4 by 5.8 inches. It's bright white, very smooth in texture, and this is going to be great for markers, usage, and illustration there. So I'm very excited to use this paper. This is awesome to see. All right, then we've got 3 different Copic markers here. This is a Copic Classic marker. This one is new blue, and we've got a chisel tip and a bullet tip on the other end. Or is that not? Yeah, it is. All right. So yeah, chisel and bullet tips. And then these two are the Copic sketch markers, and this has a chisel end and then like a brush tip, like a felt tip brush, and we'll get various line weights there, and that's in colors Holiday Blue and Flagstone Blue. And then we have 2 Kuretake Manga Liners. One is white and one is silver, and these are extra fine point markers. And then we have 2 colored pencils from Holbien. These colors are Prussian blue and forest green. So that's what we have in this month's box. Now, last sketch box, I noticed something that for some reason I haven't noticed before, and that is at the bottom of these cards that come with it, there's actually a prompt there. This is not something I've ever paid attention to in the past, to be honest. But this says the prompt is frost. I think I'm gonna try going with that theme. So let me get my art table set up here and let's create something with frost in mind. Let's get to work. All right, so this is where I landed with my piece today, and this is based on that prompt frost. All right, so let's talk about everything in the box today. Let's start with this paper. This manga paper was really nice to create on. The surface is very smooth and bright, and it takes markers so very well. You can see the back of the drawing here. The marker, for the most part, did not bleed through. There is just a tiny dot of blue there, but I feel like I was going heavy in some areas, so this paper was really nice for working with marker. All right, let's talk about the Copics here. Copics, as you all may know, are my favorite markers in the art world. I think they are very high quality, good pigmented, blendable colors. And another wonderful thing about Copic markers is that they are refillable. So these can save you money over time. The refills come in at approximately 12 milliliters of ink. And just to give you an idea of how much that would be, the Copic sketch marker holds about 1.8 milliliters of ink, and the classic Copic holds about 2.5 milliliters of ink. So you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck buying a refill and refilling your markers as you use them. The markers themselves run, according to Sketchbox, $7.99 each. And I found the refills on a site called Jerry's Artorama, and I'm looking at them for $4.49 to $5.39 each. So that there, you know, you can do the math, saves you quite a bit of money over time. So Copic markers, if you illustrate with markers at all, are very well worth the investment. They're very high performing, wonderful markers that have never let me down. So happy to see Copics in this month's box. Okay, now let's talk about the Kuretake Manga Liners. So these are beautiful pens. The ink inside of them, or the paint, what is it, ink or paint? Doesn't say. Well, whatever's inside of there, it works beautifully. The point on them really does allow you to get in with fine detail work, and the ink flow on them is very consistent. It doesn't come out too quickly or too streaky at all. And the other nice thing about it, which I think is the best selling point about it, is that they are opaque. So they're going to show up if you're wanting to do some highlights or snow in a scene. It's going to work just beautifully. And then last but not least, we have 2 Holbien colored pencils. These performed well. Holbien colored pencils I've used before in the past, and they are good colored pencils. No issues with those. They are approximately $3.95 each. Not a bad price. You could probably find a set of these for a better price than they would be individually. But Holbien colored pencils, if you're looking for colored pencils, those would be good ones to buy. Oh, I forgot to put in the price of the Kuretake Manga Liners. Those are $4 each. Well worth that price, and absolutely would purchase those again. So all of this that came in the box this month, I am thrilled with. Every single item here I love. I would purchase again. I would recommend. Oh, I didn't tell you the price of this paper. The paper retails at $11.95. Again, love it. Good paper, excellent quality. Sketchbox, I think this is my favorite box that you've ever put out. So can we get a round of applause for Sketchbox this month? Very well done. All right, so I think that's all I have to talk about today, folks. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you guys next time. Bye.